Welcome, Leo Virgo, to your numerology reading for August. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you. See what Spirit has to say to you. Most needed message for Leo Virgo, please. The Abundance 88 coming out nice with the domestic harmony. Okay, so with the 88 over here, it's breaking down to that 8, which is talking about that manifestation, that abundance, really getting down, wow, into the happiness and joy over here. And this is, of course, bountiful things coming towards you. Anytime we're talking about abundance, it's about what you're attracting to yourself. Through the positive energy. Remember, what you put into the universe, you get back. So what kind of abundance are you looking for, right? You want an abundance of negativity, or do you want an abundance of good things? Abundance doesn't always have to be beautiful, right? Now, we want to keep it beautiful because we want to keep it on that sure harvest of I'm getting my abundance. But we always have to be careful anytime that we put out energy. You can also get an abundance of rotten fruit. So making sure that you're putting out the abundance that is good for you, and recognizing the numerous opportunities that are in front of you at this time. The universe is bountiful and there's plenty to go around. So making sure that your perception is of what you believe, what you want, and making sure that it's positive, and making sure that you're putting positive energy out to get that positive energy back. Okay. And remember, abundance is not just money, materialism, love. It's also happiness, joy, hope, things that help us keep ourselves stable. And it's also things that we need within our life, right? So making food, how about that? An abundance of food, making sure that we never go hungry, right? Just the supply of everything, health, wealth, wisdom, all kinds of things, right? So it's, you know, it could be anything. This is actually talking about the domestic harmony as well. So talking about that 6, talking about that love. And 6 is love. It's also harmony. And it's the things in life that we really need to keep ourselves stable within the harmony area, right? Could even be talking about that forgiveness. And making sure that we have that 4 again, that's talking about that stability, the things that we need within life, right? Stable, stability, perseverance, making sure that we succeed, that we are facing our challenges, keeping the determination, the courage, and the faith alive. So with the domestic card, you're talking also about healing your relationship and your home. The home is the 4 as well, right? Because that's your stability. That's where you're stable. That's where you survive. This also relates to the troubled relationships with, could be a child, a family member, an ex, a current partner, a house guest, or a roommate. Right? It could even relate to problems you have had in the actual home itself. Either way, this card has been sent to advise you. Your difficulties are being resolved and the domestic happiness is within your reach. This is where the abundance is coming in. So when we're talking about the abundance over here, my friends, we're talking about the domestic harmony. So if you feel like your house is falling apart and you have a money pit and you've been putting all this hard work into it, I put in a new roof, I've got the plumbing going, the electric guy says he's going to come. Finally, you're going to have the abundance of where the house feels like it's stable and not going to fall around you, right? Fall down around you. You finally feel like it is abundant, and an abundant place for your family now to live, right? It's healthy. And then, of course, if it's talking about having any kind of domestic issues within the home, like it said, a house guest, child, parent, any, you know, partner, it's saying that it's finally, the issue is becoming resolved. You know, everything's going to work out just fine. Everybody is finding their peace. Everybody is finding their place. So there is a peacefulness, and the abundance, of course, in that area would be the harmony itself. So really the abundance over here really feels like it's more of a joy, a harmony, and a peace that is going on within your life. And Spirit really wants you to understand that right now is what's seriously important, right? If this resonates with you. Now remember, friends, if this doesn't resonate with you, you can always watch your regular Leo or Virgo or your rising moon or Venus, right? because it is a general reading, so it won't resonate with, of course, everybody. But there are other videos out there that may be resonating with you. So please be on the watch out for those. Okay, so let's see what's going on with you. Then the abundance is talking about the balance. We're going with the 14. This is the new beginning of the stability of the 4 within. We're talking about the house, the domestic, that stabilization, that security, even feeling more secure within your relationship, within your homestead. And of course, the 1 + 4 = 5. So this is talking about that balance. The balance is the change. The 5 is the change. So it definitely is talking about how everything is going to change and come into balance with the harmony and the abundance. Wow. And then the 4 + 6 over here with the domestic, you have the 1 again. This is talking about the flow. Now this card is a beautiful card because it is talking about the Wheel of Fortune. This card is the Wheel of Fortune, and it is talking about the change again. And this one's talking about new cycles happening. So you have the change in balance in the way that things are going on around the homestead in the domestic harmony. And then we have the 1 about how it's flowing, how it's, the cycles are changing for the good, right? And you're walking into a new cycle, and really going with the flow over here. So everything is changing for the best. Well, that's always good, right? Thank God for that. Because, yeah, unfortunately, there are, like I said before, I've done readings. I don't think I've done readings online that showed negative, but personal readings, I've actually seen them change for the worst, right? So it's a good thing that this is changing for the best. I don't think I've done anything like that. I don't think they really show up very often in general readings. That's more personal readings. But it is showing this beautiful flow going. Because if it was negative, the flow would be upside down, right? And I would just keep it there. And that would say this is taking a, be aware of the bad change, right? But it's not. It's going right side up for you. Okay, so you got a beautiful change going on over here where you're feeling like everything is finally coming into balance from the obstacles and challenges. So where you feel like you are in an obstacle and a challenge, my friends, and you are standing your ground, and you could be very defensive about the whole situation, whether it's, like I said, the house or whatever's going on within the home, you no longer have to feel like you're in a battle mode, right? Everything's coming back around the way you need it to be within peace. So you can go ahead and reflect over here with the Hermit. Get into a reflection mode to start getting yourself back into the harmony. If you do feel like you need to withdraw a little bit to find your own peace of mind, it's the Hermit's there, so go ahead and do so, right? You have Virgo in you, so it's your own card, and you're probably already doing that now, but I would say the Spirit says, you know what, continue to keep going into reflective mode, keep yourself where you feel comfortable, because when you're in Hermit mode, that Virgo side of you, that's where they find their balance. Right, a lot of people say, oh God, they're withdrawing again. Oh God, they're hiding out again. Oh God, well, they have to, right? You have to, because that's what keeps you balanced. That's what keeps you reflective, and that's what keeps you thinking about how to get through the obstacles and the challenges of life in general. So Spirit is saying, if you need to go to get through this cycle, and to really find the abundance and really find the peace of mind and the balance, continue to keep hermiting. Keep yourself reflecting, keep yourself, in a kind of a withdrawal state, because actually right now, as you're doing this, it's actually going to keep the peace where you need it to be. And it'll probably be better anyways in a lot of ways. So that way, you're not kind of stomping around, because if you're frustrated, the best place to be is in this calm hermit mode, right, for yourself. And it's, this is a Leo card and this is a Virgo card. So you can kind of say like, my Leo says, I'm going to stomp around you and be like, roar. And my Virgo side's like, I really just don't want to face the day. I don't want to face this. I just got to go balance. I just got to, so This is actually very balanced in itself, showing how the two, your two sides really come together to really find the balance in itself anyways. But I would say, yeah, if you feel like you need to have that extra time out, Spirit says do it. Absolutely do it. And don't let others tell you, why are you doing that? Just go with the flow. Yeah, definitely go with the flow to find the balance. Okay, let's see what your soul has to say. Oh, that's very beautiful reading. And I do see too, I'm going to bring it up, I'm going to bring it up. Here, I see this color here, this chakra color. There is going to be communication. It does feel like, when the domestic harmony does start up, there is going to be this beautiful communication that you're going to have. Either about how the house is coming together, or with this partner, or maybe you and a partner about the house. But I definitely see better communication coming through as well. So, oops. The card you have coming up, your soul wants you to know compassion. The vibration of compassion shines through me every day. Just remember to keep your compassion alive. The compassion is very beautiful. And I see this beautiful pink over here, and then I see the pink over here as well. So it's almost like they're vibrating off each other. And then we see the balance with the pink over there as well. And of course, that pink is that unity, right? That crown chakra coming together, saying, I am unified. I am getting balanced. I do know, compassion, and I will have more compassion towards the people in my home, myself, or the home itself, or maybe all three, right? So very beautiful. And make sure that you are giving back the compassion to yourself. Don't take everything, don't take everything too hard. Allow the light of the goodwill to shine through yourself, and it will then shine outward. Accept and care that the Creator has for you. You're loved and immensely lovable. So just remember that no negative beliefs, about yourself or anyone else. Just keep it light, gentle, and be gentle to yourself, and cherish who you really are, and cherish everything around you, especially within your domesticated home. Okay. And if you feel like you did anything wrong, go ahead and forgive yourself, or others around you. And so that this way, this abundance can really come shining through. And as soon as you start doing these things, your energy will immediately be replaced with positive reinforcement from the universe. Okay. Beautiful reading, guys. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.